Dear Emma, they've moved us again, somewhere flatter, greener, and with considerably more mud than the last place. I won't tell you where, not that I know exactly, but the gulls are loud enough that you can guess the general direction. The lads in my section are a decent enough lot. Geordie won't stop singing, which would be fine if he knew more than one verse. We do drills until my boots have opinions of their own, and then we do them again. The food is what you'd expect if you expected very little, and were still somehow disappointed. I think about your cooking more than is dignified to admit in a letter that might be read by a censor. There are rumors, always rumors. Men talk when they are bored, which is most of the time, which tells you something about the rumors. I have learned to play cards badly enough that I lose money slowly, which passes for entertainment. I found a field of dandelions behind the motor pool and stood in it for 5 minutes before someone asked me what I was doing. I told him I was inspecting the perimeter, which satisfied him entirely, which also tells you something. Write soon. Your letters are the only thing around here that doesn't smell of petrol or wet wool. All my love, Lewis.
Dear Lewis, your letter arrived on a Tuesday, which made Tuesday considerably better than it had any right to be. I read the Geordie singing part to Mrs. Albright next door, and she laughed so hard she spilled her tea, which I considered a public service. The factory is loud, and the hours are long, and my shoulders ache in a way I've stopped bothering to mention. But there is a satisfaction in it, in making something real with your hands, even something made for destruction. The garden is coming along. Your mother's roses are doing better than mine, which she mentions with a frequency that I find instructive. I planted sweet peas along the fence where you said the light was good. I'm taking your word for it, as you're not here to be proven wrong. The wireless is on most evenings. I tell myself it's company, which is half true. They don't say much on the news that one couldn't piece together from rumor, and the rumors are enough. I won't say I'm not frightened, you'd see through it. So I'll say instead that I'm keeping busy, which amounts to the same management strategy. I made the lamb stew last Sunday, the real one, with rosemary, and laid 2 bowls out of habit before I caught myself. Come home to me, Lewis. I say it to the garden most mornings, which is embarrassing but effective. All my love, always, Emma.
Dear Emma, things have changed somewhat since my last letter. I won't say how or in which direction, you'll understand. The camp is different now, quieter somehow, which you'd think would be a relief and isn't. Geordie has stopped singing. We've been given talks, the kind with maps, and afterwards everyone finds somewhere private to be for a while. I found my somewhere in the dandelion field again, but they've cut the grass now. I think about the things I should have said before I left, but this is not the letter for them. I think about your hands when you're thinking hard, the way you tap twice on whatever's nearest. I think about that more than is perhaps useful at present. The sea is visible from the ridge, and I go up there when I can. It looks like any other sea, which is either reassuring or not. Look after the sweet peas. All my love, Lewis.
Dear Lewis, I've started this letter 4 times. The first 3 were perfectly fine, and I threw them away because fine isn't what I mean. Something is coming. I feel it the way you feel weather before the cloud arrives. The factory women don't talk about it, but we all feel it. You can hear it in how people are too kind to each other. The news is full of nothing useful, and I hate the wireless now, but I can't turn it off. I want to tell you that I'm not afraid, but I am, Lewis. I'm very afraid, and I've run out of ways to dress it up. I keep thinking about ordinary things, Sunday morning, the way you burn the toast and blame the bread. I want those mornings back with a ferocity that surprises me. You asked me once what I'd want if I could have anything in the world, and I said Paris, which was the wrong answer. The right answer is the kitchen, Tuesday, you reading the paper badly and not listening to me, and both of us entirely safe. I need you to come home. All my love, every last bit of it, Emma.
Dear Emma, it's over. I am riding this from a chair, in a building with a roof. These things feel worth stating. The men were in the streets last night, and I stood at the edge of it, which was as close as I could manage. I am alive, Emma. I want you to read that sentence and let it settle before you go any further. I cannot tell you everything I have seen, not in a letter, perhaps not in words. Geordie made it. Not everyone did, and I won't pretend the happiness is simple, because it isn't, and you'd know if I tried. But I am coming home, Emma. On a train I don't know the number of, on a date I don't yet have, to a platform I'll find. I want the kitchen on a Tuesday. I want to burn the toast and blame the bread and not listen to you properly. And I promise I will try to always do all three. The sweet peas, did they take? All my love, and this time I mean to deliver it in person.